Good day, everyone. So today we will going to learn about Java programming. So first, let us learn the history of Java. So the history of Java is very interesting and was originally designed for interactive television. So Java was started as a project called Oak by James Gosling in June 1991. So Gosling's goals were to implement a virtual machine and a language that had a familiar C-like notation but with greater uniformity and simplicity than C and C++. So the first public implementation was Java 1.0 in the year 1995. So the principles for creating Java programming were simple, robust, portable, platform independent, secured, high performance, multi-threaded, architecture neutral, object oriented, interpreted, and dynamic. So Java was developed by James Gosling, who is known as the father of Java in 1995. James Gosling and his team members started the project in the early 90s. Currently, Java is used in internet programming, mobile devices, games, e-business solutions. So, following are the given significant points that describe the history of Java. So, let us know what are those significant points. So, first, James Gosling, Mike Sheridan, and Patrick Norton initiated the Java language project in June 1991. So the small team of Sun engineers called Green Team. Initially, it was designed for small embedded system in electronic appliances like set-top boxes. Then, firstly, it was called Green Talk by James Gosling, and the file extension was .gt. So after that, it was called Oak and was developed as a part of the Green Project. So why it is called Oak? So why oak? Oak is a symbol of strength and chosen as a national tree of many countries like the USA, France, Germany, Romania, and etc. So in 1995, Oak was renamed as Java because it was already a trademark by Oak Technologies. So why did they had chose the name Java? Okay. So they chose the name Java for Java language. The team gathered to choose a new name. The suggested words were dynamic, revolutionary, silk, jolt, DNA, etc. They wanted something that reflected the essence of the technology, revolutionary, dynamic, lively, cool, unique, and easy to spell and fun to say. So according to James Gosling, Java was one of the top choices along with Silk. So since Java was so unique, most of the team members preferred Java than other names. Then, Java is an island in Indonesia where the first coffee was produced called Java coffee. It is kind of espresso bean. Java name was chosen by James Gosling while having a cup of coffee nearby his office. So notice that Java is just a name, not an acronym. So initially developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsystem, which is now a subsidiary of Oracle Corporation and released in 1995. So in 1995, Time magazine called Java one of the 10 best products of 1995. So JDK 1.0 or the Java Development Kit was released on January 23, 1996. So after the first release of Java, there have been many additional features added to the language. So now Java is being used in Windows applications, web applications, enterprise applications, mobile application cards, and etc. So each new version adds new feature in Java. So why Java? It is one of the most popular programming language and it allows to build an application that can run on Windows, Macintosh, and Linux. So let us know the architectural for this Java. So a source code of Java has an extension name of that Java and has a bytecode and extension name that class. So Java, as I mentioned a while ago, it can be run for from the different operating systems such as Windows, Macintosh, and Linux. Okay, so if you don't have installer of Java, so there is, okay, so we have already GDB Online Debugger Compiler wherein you can type the code of your Java and you can run your program. Okay, so at the top of the screen of the GDB Online Debugger Compiler, you will see the button at the top. So run or just pressing F9 on your keyboard. So debug or just pressing F8 on your keyboard, then stop or stopping the running of your program. Then you can share also your program through online. And then you can save also your program. You can enhance or beautify your program. And of course, you can download the code that you coded in this online debugger compiler. Okay? So, if you want to install it in your desktop or laptop, you can use the NetBeans, okay, or Eclipse. Now, in order for you to install the Java, okay, so you need to have a JDK. So, a while ago I mentioned a JDK or the Java Development Kit. So, typing the JDK, okay, so there are many Java development kit also released in the Google. Okay, so you can choose whatever Java development kit that is compatible with your laptop or desktop. Okay, now also after having the JD or the Java development kit, you need also the uh, Java SE or the Java Standard Edition. Okay. So, the Java Standard Editions, you can download here. Okay. You can choose whatever editions you want to install in your computer. Okay. So, in the next video, you will learn the basic or simple program in Java. So, thank you for watching. God bless.